Hello, welcome back. It's me, Okabe Rintaro, woman groper and beggar of help. Currently, Kurisu's wondering what's going on. She's gonna be our bro. She's gonna be our frickin'. We're gonna make it through. Although Suzuha doesn't trust her, so I don't know what's gonna happen. We're probably gonna feel some sort of betrayal, but that's all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we couldn't time leap tonight. But that's alright. Not sorry for cliffhanger. Alright, anywho, tell me what happened. I know you... I know you used the time leap machine. What? I look up in surprise. Kurisu doesn't meet my stare. Instead, she leans on the guardrail and gazes down at the plaza with a usual frown. You get a phone call and suddenly you're like a different person. It was obvious. I came from 3 hours in the future. What happened? They killed Mayuri. I lower my head, trying to hold back the tears. Then I explained about CERN and Moeka, about how Kurisu herself activated the time machine and made this possible. I tell her about my previous sleeps. I explain that the world itself wants Mayuri dead, that I can't save her no matter how hard I try. I keep talking for 30 minutes straight. And she's like, geez Louise, what a fucking gas bag, am I right? During that time, Kurisu hardly says a word. It's all my fault. Talking to Kurisu lets me sort out everything I've done, everything I've seen. All the ways I've seen Mayuri get fucking jellified by trains. I shouldn't have told Daru to hack CERN. I shouldn't have asked you to build a time machine. I shouldn't have made Moeka a ramen. Mayuri's death is all my fault. Kurisu's like, God damn, we still need to go shopping too. This is a pain in the ass. That's why I needed to bear the burden myself. I was resolved to do whatever it took to save Mayuri, never faltering, never giving up. And yet my resolve was already crumbled. If you know that Mayuri's going to die, then what are you doing wasting your time here? Kurisu's tone is haughty. Is this how I sound when I'm playing Hoenn Kyoma? He's so fucking over it now. He's like, is that what I fucking sound like when I'm being my fucking edgelord persona? Oh, persona. Triggered. Despacito triggered. I just don't get it anymore. What don't you get? Sorry, it sounded weird. How to save Mayuri. Based on what you said, I guess the chronology protection conjecture is true. No matter what I do, Mayuri dies. And that's why you keep time leaping. There's no guarantee the machine is safe, you know. Kurisu lowers his gaze and cups her chin, as she often does when assessing a problem. Even if the machine works perfectly, repeated use may have serious side effects. For example, you may become disconnected from causality itself. You need to understand the risks if you're going to continue. Disconnected from causality? Meaning, in English, please? It happens all the time in sci-fi. You become trapped in a closed time loop, never aging, never dying, but doomed to repeat the same day for all eternity. Worst case, you may cease to exist entirely. What? Wait, what? Every trace of your existence will vanish. Nobody will remember you because your life will never have happened. Leaping through time is that dangerous. Okay, didn't realize that. Maybe it's okay if Mayushi dies. Humans are temporal beings. Kurisu looks surprised. Heidegger. I was thinking of that quote too. I heard it from you first. When? This isn't the first time I've leaped. Right, of course. Kurisu squats next to me, also taking a fat shit into her Depends brand diaper, thinking deeply. If what you said is true, then I want to save Mayuri too. But as a co-creator of the Time Leap machine, I can't recommend its continued use. Will you listen to my advice? I can't do it alone. I know that now. I need your help. I have to save Mayuri. I can't do it alone, but together we might have a chance. I need to believe that! Please, lend me your strength. Kurisu sighs. Oiga goiga. You're such a stubborn fool. Ah, that was cute. What'd you say? Baka. She's living the fucking tsundere. Fucking what you've been through. I'm surprised it hasn't broken you already. Incredibly, she sounds like concerned about me. Thank God it's some happy fucking music playing, honestly. I've kind of needed this. Maybe we'll just stay on this fucking screen for a while. We'll never progress through time. You know what I'll do? I'll save one. I'll save one right fucking here. Yeah, sure. It's not important anymore. We'll lock that one in. She looks at me for a moment, then turns away as if embarrassed. Shut up! Stop like you were. Like, I'll help. Anyway, I'm not doing this for you, okay? I'm doing it for Mayuri. Yeah, of course. That, and I think you'll make a good test subject. Now you're talking like CERN. It's completely different. How so? I only experiment on you. Besides, mad scientists experiment on themselves all the time, don't they? I guess. I'm no longer afraid to time leap. I'll do anything to save Mayuri. It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I bump her on the shoulder. Next thing I know, a sniper bullet goes through her fucking skull. Aw, Skuma, semicolon? Are you crying? Is that to imply you're shedding a tear? Kurisu stands up and looks at her watch. Damn, it's, you talked for a half a fucking hour o'clock. There's not much time. I think you should have a clear plan before trying to change the future again. Meaning, I think you should plan out. Leap to an even earlier time. Then explain the situation to me again. Kurisu's right. My actions so far have been almost entirely random. And look where that's fucking ended up. Lots of fucking Mayuri deaths, I'll be honest with you. A lot of fucking dead 16-year-old girls. Oh no, Skuma. Oh, it's not working. Time him out. There you go. Beautiful. I need a real plan if I'm going to save Mayuri. Let's go. Kurisu stretches out her hand. Aw, I grasp it and pull myself up. Mayuri and Dara are already back when we return to the lab. Suzuha's there too. To get rid of them, Kurisu and I explained that we forgot to do the shopping, so could they please take care of it for us? Hey, we were out shopping, and God, you know what? It just slipped our minds. We forgot to do the shopping, so could you all just fuck off and do it? I have to cough up the money to convince them to go, but it works. I understand why you can't tell Mayuri, but why can't you tell Hashida? I'll tell him when it's necessary. For now, it's not, and I don't have time to explain. I hope he does that with like classic fucking cliche. There's no time to explain. While Kurisu sets up the machine, I head downstairs to the Brawn Tube workshop, kick the door open, and turn on that fucking thicky 42-inch CRT. Nice, fuck that up. That went more smoothly than I anticipated. It's highly illegal, of course, but I'll leap long before the cops get here. Kurisu looks shocked when I return to the lab. They'll throw you in the slammer for breaking and entering. They'll throw you in the slammer for breaking and entering. In a few seconds, it won't have happened. Kurisu hands me the headgear and I put it on. I see. That's how it looks from your perspective. What does it look like from my perspective? What happens here after you leap? You'll know soon enough. She like, the time just gets fucking erased. She literally gets like shredded by atom by atom. It's fucking like it's like that, like the universe just fucking implodes on itself. My consciousness travels at the past. That I know from experience. But what about the body I leave behind? If time was a straight line, then it's likely that the present would be reconstructed based on my actions in the past. But if the many worlds interpretation holds, then after I leave, this world would continue on as if nothing happened. I used to be so fascinated by the structure of the universe, but now I don't really fucking care. All that matters is saving Mayuri. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's like that. I'm gonna guess you go back in time, you just kind of pray that, like, because I think that's what it is. Because Mayuri, well, they mentioned the many worlds interpretation so much, so it's got to be that. And then Mayuri is also fucking she was like, yeah, we didn't fucking make it this time, but I'm sure we'll get him in the next one. As you're like fucking suffocating on the earth 300 million years in the future. Oh. Kurisu's fingers stopped typing on the keyboard. What's wrong? Oh, is he going to go back to the lecture? It's nothing. I was just thinking. Maybe it works like a D-mail. The instant we send a D-mail, the present changes around us. Thanks to reading Steiner, Only I remember what it was like, or what it was like before the change. That would, holy shit! Despacito gonna die right now. Is not hosting my stream with one view. Whoa! Thank you, Despacito. That would make things easier, though I kind of hope you're wrong. Because you can't collect data if you can't record the change. Exactly. Kurisu nods, begins tinkering with the settings again. Click, clack, click, clack, clack. Just send Mocha a D-mail saying rebel for Skooma! Thank you for hosting my stream! Wow, look at this go. Fuck you guys. I love Skooma. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I just set the destination to 5 hours ago. Have you ever played Steins Gate I Love Skooma? I think it's a game you'd like. I set the destination to 5 hours ago. You should arrive around 1:40 p.m. I completed the time loop machine just after 2. Do you remember? Barely. For Kurisu, that happened only 5 hours ago. For me, it feels like weeks. Maybe it has been weeks. Nobody likes a man who can't remember dates. Be thankful that I make a habit of checking the time. I have a pretty good idea of what happened when. Kurisu finishes typing and turns to face me. Smug bitch. Listen, Okabro. If you're going to keep using the time loop machine, there's one thing you must remember. Don't let go of your phone. Ever. It's your lifeline, your destination marker. As long as you keep it with you, you can leap to any time you want. But if you lose your phone, if someone else gets a hold of it, then if I leap to that time, my memories could overwrite theirs. I don't want to imagine what might happen next. Kind of excited to find out, though. If it breaks or the battery dies, then I won't be able to time leap to that time. If it breaks, then I can get a new phone with the same number, but there will still be a period of time to which I can never leap. The time leap will fail. Once again, never let go of your phone, okay? Don't fucking let go of your phone. Got it. After you leap back to this afternoon, just sit tight and don't do anything until I complete the time leap machine. If you accidentally prevent me from completing the machine, it will likely wreak havoc with the timeline. As soon as I finish, declare that we will not experiment, then send everyone home. Ask me to stay, tell me the truth. If you say you came from the future, I'll probably believe you. How do you know? Who knows me better than myself? Kurisu grins faintly and stands up after she's done typing. I look at the screen. It says, Keck W. Don't forget, it was my mad skills that turned the phone wave into a time loop machine. I fucking hate you. I'm actually going to kill you. I'm going to ask fucking Moeka to kill you when we get back. When you told me about your time leap, I took it as proof that my theories were right. I was happy it succeeded. I really was. I didn't doubt it was true for a second. I fucking see when you told me about your time leap. Okay. Just to be safe, I should probably give you a passphrase. What I want the most right now is my own fork. What? It doesn't mean anything, okay? You want your own fork? I already have my own spoon. Oh, wait, that doesn't matter. Everything's ready. Now get out of here. I nod and call up the phone wave, name subject to change. Oh, bye. Bye. This is kind of sad. I'll see you later. Be careful. And remember, fork. I'm always on your side. Kurisu touches my shoulder, then steps away. I don't want people to die anymore. I lie back on the sofa with my phone in my hand. Needles in my brain, a warning in my ears. Their sensation. These sensations never get any easier to endure. Bobby Kotick firing hundreds of workers and getting a 200 mil paycheck because of it. In reference to what line, though? I look at the clock. It's about 1:45. There's a high school baseball game on TV. In about 15 minutes, Kurisu will finish the time leap machine. All it needs are some final adjustments, so there's nothing for me to do but wait. As the pain in my brain subsides, I realize that my head is throbbing. Why? Oh, I remember. Right before this, I had an argument with Mr. Braun in which he introduced his fist to my skull. Mayuri's at her sewing machine, working on her costume. Daring is at his computer collecting moe artwork from the internet. Saving NFTs on Twitter. Kurisu's in the development room, upgrading the time leap machine. I sit, motionless, as the minutes tick by. Suddenly, the sound of the sewing machine stops, and the fun music starts to play. Okari! Chotto kite! Mary shows me her costume. It's just a thong. Put it on, little bitch, femboy bitch. Little soy boy cluck. Can you hold this? Can you hold this for me? Spread it out like fwap. Oh, remember this. Mayushi. See, fwap again. Bino. I got a fwap. Stop it, hentai. Stop, pervert. Sorry, I translated in Japanese just instinctively. My bad. I followed Mayuri's directions and spread the costume out by the sleeves. Okay. Arigato. Mari looks a little tired. She was working on this costume all night. Maybe she should sleep. Well, she's about to sleep permanently, actually. And then she smiles. Brighter than the sun. Ah, done! I said something here, didn't I? What was it? I can't remember. I finished before Christian. We were racing. You win, Mayuri. Congratulations. But I'm finished too. Kurisu finishes connecting the two cords she's holding. Complete! Alright, that's my cue. We're not experimenting. Crap, was that too soon? I just finished and you're already shutting it the fuck down? What have I been doing these past 3 days? Time leaping presents a host of problems. I want to consider them all carefully. That's an unusually respectable opinion coming from you. Problems? I thought it was done. I'll explain later, you dumb little bitch. Ka-chow! Everyone's tired. Let's go home. We're not going to have a party to celebrate? We'll do that another day. This is the day. This is the... What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Because there was... I remember getting messages. I remember getting messages from... Maishi and Daru about the satellite disappearing. But then what could it be? You haven't played this game, Skooma? Really? Isn't the... But Skooma was... this is the game... This is like the first... This is actually Elder Scrolls 0. I don't know if you know that. This is... you play as Imperials. I guess. I don't know. I managed to convince Daru and Mayuri to leave. I lent Mayuri my phone charger since we use the same brand of phone. Why'd you do that, Okabe Rentaro? Don't lose your phone. Don't lose your phone. Since we use the same brand of phone. Kurisu tries to go home too, but I quietly keep her back. What? Are you upset? Yeah. Probably because I shot her down right after she finished the time leap machine. She'll feel relieved later, but only after she has time to fully consider its implications. I came from 5 hours in the future. Kurisu spears me with a piercing glare. Is that supposed to be funny? Her narrowed eyes make me believe that looks can kill. Well, Mocha's narrowed. I'm sure Mocha probably would say the same thing. Don't glare at me like that. This isn't right. You're supposed to believe me. What made you think I believed something like that? You told me so. 5 hours from now, okay? Don't be ridiculous. I've never made such a baseless projection. Don't be ridiculous. I would never make such a baseless projection. I'd like to have a word with future Kurisu. If this is how you're going to be, then you leave me no choice but to quote you word for word. When I told you about my time leap, you said I took it as proof that my theories were right. I didn't doubt it was true for a second. Don't forget, it was my mad skills that turned the phone wave into a time leap machine. I don't talk like that. What you want most right now is your own fork. Kurisu's face suddenly turns red. I got you, bitch! You already have your own spoon, apparently. She said that? I'm gonna fucking kill myself 5 hours from now. She appears genuinely shocked for some reason, but I'm pretty sure she believes me now. Feels like someone peeked into my heart. And that someone is Okabe, of all people. What does she think I'm gonna fucking do? Grope her or something? I mean, track record, not great. What's gonna happen, Tsukuma? 3, 2. But I think I believe you. Tell me the details. 0? As in Steins Gate 0, Skuma? Yeah, you would love Steins Gate 0. I explain everything to Kurisu again. I'm unable to organize my thoughts better since this is my second time. I see. If what you say is true, then we have a serious problem. There are 5 hours until Mayuri's death. We need to come up with a plan before then. Future me said that the chronology projection conjecture holds, but I don't think that's quite right. That conjecture says that according to quantum theory... Oh wait, future me said that the chronology protection conjecture holds, but I don't think that's quite right. That conjecture says that according to quantum theory, time travel is impossible due to the danger of disrupting causality. But when you time leap, there's no chance of a time paradox occurring. 2 of me don't exist at the same time, and I can't bring anything with me to the past. All that changes the memory stored in my temporal lobe. So at the very least, time leaping can't cause a grandfather paradox. You know, the one where I fuck my grandma and become my own grandpa. So I was right. The universe itself is censoring me, correcting any changes I try to make. If that's true, then time leaping can't save Mayuri. Nothing you do will change the result. I can't accept that! Neither can I. The world is trying to kill Mayuri. As a scientist, I refuse to believe such fucking bullshit. What about the many worlds interpretation? I just need to observe the world where Mayuri doesn't die. The many worlds interpretation. That might have something to do with how Mayuri means of death keeps changing. But it's supposed to be impossible for parallel worlds to observe each other. Why are you different? God, I gotta scratch my fucking thigh, dude. My fingers, I clipped my fucking... it feels so good. I clipped my fucking nails and we went rock climbing and now my fingers hurt so much. My fingers are sensitive. Look at that. Why are you different? Because of my Esper power. Reading Steiner. This is no time for your Chunibyo nonsense. There's no other explanation. You've mentioned that reading Steiner thing before. Were you actually serious? Why would I make up something like that? Oh my god, you fucking cringe lord. Our dick pic... Our dick pic experiments prove that I can somehow perceive changes in the timeline when they occur. It's an ability that only I seem to possess. I don't know, but I don't want to rely on something that may not even exist. Anyway, you can't control which possibilities you observe. Even if the many worlds interpretation holds true, it's unreasonable to expect that you ever find a world where Mayuri doesn't die. Wait, we're not getting anywhere. Instead of analyzing what I've done, let's think about what we can do. Time leaping won't change the result. I just said that. Then what do we fucking do, bruh? Calm down. How can I calm down? Do you know how many times I see Mayuri die? Covered in blood, gasping for breath, life fading from her eyes. Again and again and again, Tsukiyama! And all I could do was watch. I hear my teeth grinding in my skull, recalling that despair, that feeling of utter powerlessness. Makes me want to lash out at everything within reach. Getting emotional won't solve anything. Ah, man. Gotta scratch my dick skin. You're only calm because you weren't there. True. I don't know what happens 5 hours from now. To be honest, it doesn't feel real at all. But it's not like I don't believe you. You have to stay strong, Okabe. Kurisu pats my arms. Her hand is warm, and her touch is gentle. How American of her. Sorry. She's right. Getting emotional won't fucking solve anything. I need to calm down. Calm down. I crack a bottle of Dr. P. Oh no, I crack a bottle of Dr. P. What I don't understand is how the cause can change, but the effect can stay the same. It's like causality itself is broken. Maybe Kiryu shooting her isn't the real cause of her death. Maybe it's something larger and less obvious. For example, maybe she dies because we invented a time machine, or because CERN discovered our hacking. If that's the cause, then it doesn't really matter how she dies. Causality remains intact. Can that theory explain why Nate pushed her in front of a fucking train? Oh, right. Anyway, the principle of causality is absolute. Deny that, and you deny all of physics. Did I get any new tips, by the way? I feel like I'm missing so much. No, it's just deja vu. Unread. No, we're good. We're good, we're clear. There must be a distinct cause for Mayuri's death. So if we figure out what it is, then maybe we can save her. Not necessarily. What do you mean? The problem is when the causal event can turn... No sex symbols in chat. Thank you very much. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that you had to type such a naughty number. Bad luck. Unlucky. Unlucky of you to do such a thing. If it happened too far in the past, then there's nothing we can do. If it happened too far in the past, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. But I can travel at any time I had a cell phone, can't I? No. It's still theoretical, but I believe that one leap with our time machine has a maximum range of 48 hours. I feel bad now. I feel bad that I timed you out. Where the fuck is the fucking 48 hours? Okay, wait. It's still theoretical, but I believe that one leap with our time machine has a maximum range of 48 hours. I can only go back to 2 days? Why didn't you tell me that before? Before what? I just finished the time leap machine, remember? That's true. Future, you didn't say anything about it either. Oh, so that's what you mean. Maybe she just didn't have the chance. So how come I can only leap 48 hours? I don't know. Even I don't understand everything that's going on inside that thing. But you can do consecutive leaps, that is, as long as the time leap machine exists. For example, if the time leap machine remains functional for 10 straight years, you could leap back from this moment 10 years from now. Of course, it would take a total of 1,825 leaps, so I don't recommend it. Still, it's theoretically possible. Then what's the problem? Weren't you listening? I said as long as the time leap machine exists. When was the machine completed? Oh. Exactly. An hour ago. August 13th, 2010, 2 p.m. or thereabouts. Way to age yourself, bro. Okay. It didn't exist before then. It's impossible to use the machine before 2 p.m. today. So what you're saying is, count 48 hours back. I can't go back farther than 2 p.m. on the 11th? Kurisu nods, her expression grave. Most likely. Can't you improve it? Eventually, maybe, but certainly not now. I'd need a real laboratory with real equipment. It would be expensive, which means we'd need sponsors. And if we go looking, I'm pretty sure CERN would crush us. I'd say that's proven by the fact that neither you nor I have left here from the far future yet. So basically, what you're saying is, and if we go looking, I'm pretty sure CERN would crush us. I'd say that's proven by the fact that neither you nor I have left here from the far future yet. So basically, we can't do anything. Even with the time leap machine, we can't stop CERN from killing Mayuri 5 hours from now? Oh, do you knock something over, big guy? At that moment... Oh, wait, let me stretch. It's Suzuha. It's Moeka. Locked off, just fucking staring through the window like this. I hear a sound from outside the window. Nani? Is it Moeka? Did she overhear us? I dash out to the window, look down the street. Suzuha. It's Sasuha. Her bicycle has fallen over and she's scurrying to pick it up. Yeah, my fucking bike. Our eyes meet. Huh? Why does she look so pale? Her lips move slightly. It looks like she's whispering something, but I can't make it out from here. Hey! Hey! I call it to Suza, but she leaps on her bike and zips the fuck away. She's acting strange. I smell a conspiracy. Moeka was a spy. Could Suza be the same? It's too dangerous to trust anyone. Suza has exhibited suspicious behavior, though not as much as Moeka has. What did she save you, though? Bro, she saves you, though, dude. She's openly hostile towards Kurisu, and she was able to take down CERN's hit squad single-handedly. I wonder if this missing father of hers really exists. Could he be the John Titer who's been posting on the internet? What is the meaning of the name Barrel Titer? Instinct tells me that she knows something. Probably. She's the one who... Instinct and the fact that she fucking... saved your life earlier. I dash out of the lab. Hey, where are you going? I know I don't have much chance of catching on foot, but I have to try. I make it about 30 feet before I collapse in a puddle of my own sweat and piss. There's something going on here. This is a completely new sequence of events. According to my memories of the future, Suzuha is supposed to remain at the Bronze Tube workshop until 6:30 this evening. But when she overheard me talking to Kurisu, she suddenly took off like a bat out of fucking hell. This has to mean something. Oh. Suzuha's alright. Anyway, let's head it out. Okay, Suzuha is already out of sight, but when she left, she was headed for Chuodori. One of her phone's on. Maybe I should just try calling her. Come to think of it, this reminds me of something. On the day she failed to meet her father, she disappeared without saying a word, just an email saying bye. I searched the town, but I couldn't find her, so I sent a D-mail that changed the password to make her stay. I'm pretty sure I lost her near the station back then. What happened on that timeline? Where did Suzuha go after failing to find her father? I search up and down Churodori, but find no trace of Suzuha or her bike. I have to be careful. There could already be rounders here in Akiba. I combed the area for around the station's main exit, but there's no sign of her anywhere. I lost everything here before. So I thought she might be close by. Maybe I should corner her on my next time leap, press her for answers before she can escape. I better get back to the lab. I start walking away from the station, but just then, wow. Two people around me gasp and point. Everyone's looking up at the sky. No, not the sky. Oh, Radicon, the satellite embedded in the roof of Radicon. Why now? It's been there for 2 weeks. It's practically a landmark now. But everyone looks like they're seeing it for the first time. So I turn around and look up too. What? The lights on the satellite are blinking. She's going home, motherfucker! She's going home! E.T.'s going home! Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. So that's what she came in. Okay. The bug eater. That's where she's fucking came. That's where she's come. Wait. Never mind. It's gone. It's gone. The lights on the satellite are blinking. Is someone inside? Who? Suzuha? Or could it be Moeka? The satellite has remained silent through all of my previous time leaps. What has changed? But they were saying earlier that fucking... That's right, that was before I sent the dick pic, and they were like, oh, did you hear the satellite disappeared? That's fucking crazy. Obviously, the fact that Suzuha overheard my conversation with Kurisu. Previously, I lost sight of her at the station. In other words, right next to Radicon. Suzuha must be up there. Everyone's staring at the satellite. This is my chance to sneak in without being noticed. The shutters are half open, just as they were when I confronted Moeka. I summoned my courage and crawled through the crack. Oh yeah, okay. When I get inside, the first thing I see is Suzuha's bike lying on the floor. So it is her. What is she trying to do? What is that satellite? How is it related to John Titer? Is it even a satellite? Nobody knows for sure. I checked online. No satellites fell out of orbit that day. When they do, whether by accident or design, they usually burn up in the atmosphere. It's impossible for one to land in such perfect condition. So what is it then? A jolt suddenly runs through my body. Time machine? Could it be time machine? There's only one way to know for sure. I need to get there before Suzuha does something. Oh, wait, Dr. Nakabachi, there you are. The elevator and escalator aren't operating, so I bound up the stairs 2 at a time. My lungs are aghast, and my legs fucking burn. My cock just shrivels up inside myself. I need all the blood I can get to my brain. But I force my body to carry me to the top. There's the satellite, lodged in Radakon's roof. I noticed the wires holding it in place. The police must have done that so it wouldn't fall. There's a hatch open on the side of the machine. I see someone moving inside. Suzuha! The person freezes when I shout. I run to the satellite. No fucking way. Oh fucking way! 50%. Oh shit! Look at that. 50% unlocked. 50% of CGs. Look at me fucking go, gamers. 100% completion. You know what I mean? Okabe, Rintaro. Suzuha turns to me with a sad expression. Behind her, I can see the interior of the satellite. It's surprisingly simple, without the switches and buttons you'd expect. Instead, there's a black box the size of a desktop PC. There are numbers on the screen, 2010 0813, and below that are 1975 0813. Sure, I should start taking notes, honestly. I think I should start taking fucking notes. Ah, fuck it, it's fine. We're gonna fuck this shit up. We'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. Suzuha reaches out to press a button. Sparks burst in the panel. She jerks back. Her fingertips burn. What are you fucking doing? It's not working. You know how to use that thing? She doesn't reply. I see her shoulders sag. It's not working. Those sparks had to be from an electrical short. My eyes are burning from the smoke. Hello, Skooma. Oh my god, welcome back. Answer me. Amane Suzuha. I swallow hard. Then ask the question. This is a time machine, isn't it? And from the beginning, it begins again. Are you a time traveler? With her head hung low, Suzuha nods. I'm... John Titor? We'll see if I remember that. We'll see if I fucking remember that joke. Put the outro in. I'm... Yeah, you fucking did. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I should write this one cat. I'll call this one Catfished if I also remember that. Catfished. Oh, fuck, yeah. There's still a big crowd outside, so we exit the building on the side facing away from the station. Suzuha has calmed down a bit, so I start pressing her for answers. What do you mean you're John Titor? Exactly what it sounds like. I'm the John Titor who's been posting on Reddit. I thought he was a guy. Suzuha smiles humorlessly. I fooled you. Guess my camouflage worked then. Who are you hiding from? Isn't it fucking obvious? CERN. Those stories you posted, were they... True. Mostly. A few exceptions. It's those exceptions that bother me. So you came from 2036, and that satellite, that's your time machine. I was hoping you wouldn't find out, but my time machine went and broke on me. I really screwed up, huh? I thought Titor's time machine was loaded on a Chevy. Chevy? That's a car, right? Where'd you hear that? The Titor in 2000 said so. 2000? That might be me on a different world line. At least, I haven't been to 2000. I came straight here from 2036. So, was someone else? It's true that Titor never posted in 2000, not in the current world line. It doesn't fucking matter. Well, it does, but whatever. I can worry about that later. What do you know? Wait, is that Mr. Shakedown in the back? Get it, guys? Yakuza. What do you know? I press Suzuha for answers, trapping her between me and the wall so she can't escape. Uh-oh. Serial Groper is doing something that's kind of... Okabe! You overheard my conversation with Kurisu, right? Why did you run to the time machine? What were you trying to do? I thought it was my fault. What? Because I neglected my mission, CERN was able to put their plan in motion. Is it true? Suzuha suddenly grabs my shoulders. She's gonna grope me? Is it true that Cern killed Shina Mayuri? It's true. I time leaped from 5 hours in the future. Time leaped. So you guys completed your time machine. I need answers. What do you mean it's your fault? Suzuha bites her lip and looks away. I'll tell you everything. I think you need to know. You and Makise Kurisu. So is she said she's like, I'm always on your side. I'll save status locked. Yeah, we won't do that then. I'm gonna keep a couple saves from each chapter. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep one save from the beginning of each chapter. Faux show. That's what we'll do. And the other ones we'll just overwrite. That's the earliest chapter 3 one I have, looks like. So we'll just save over that. Ironically, also talking to Suzuha. Kurisu. Why Kurisu? I guess I'll find out if I let Suzuha talk. We should head back to the lab. We get back to the lab. Suzuha pulls a gun on Kurisu and blows her fucking brains out. But first, I'll have her Suzuha my handkerchief. She looks at me for a second, then takes it and ties it around her burned hand. Thank you. Thanks. No worries. She should probably see a doctor about her hand, but there's no time for that. Mayuri's death is approaching. I don't give a fuck about her stupid little hand. Little schwimpy little hand. Inbox? Yeah. I just hope she's not in too much pain. I wrap a towel around her to keep people around us from staring. Around her hand to keep around us from staring. Welcome back, Okrin. Oh, Suzuha's out with you too. When we get to the lab, Mayuri and Dara are there for some fucking reason. Go home, you fucking turds. I thought I sent them home. Mayuri gives me a ditzy answer when I ask them. I really thought we should celebrate the birth of Super Phoneway-chan. So Daru-kun and I went shopping. I should have known she wouldn't stay away. Kurisu looks as worried as I am. She leans close and whispers in my ear. Mukuro Ikusaba. What do we do? Make absolutely sure Mayuri doesn't find out. Kurisu nods slightly. What are you guys whispering about? Reddit stuff. How many times do I have to say it? No party. Come on, Okarin. That's no fun. It's not about fun. It's about science. And science isn't fun. Fuck you. Bah! And then I kill Mayuri. I glance at Suzuha. She still looks fucking depressed. She's still... Wait, hold on. She still looks depressed? Come on, game devs. Come on, Mages Incorporated. Copyright me harder. Suzuha-san, are you feeling okay? Suzuha, Christina, and I have important matters to discuss. That's why I asked you to leave for the day. Mayushi wants to hear too. I think he's serious. But Susan looks sad. Mayushi's worried. It's a little concerning how much I actually how alike Mayushi and I are. I'm like a cross between like Daru, Lukako, and Mayushi. I don't know. There we go. Sorry. Suzuha hangs her head and bites her lip. So I'm guessing Mayushi is like pretty central to the story because it seems like she's trying to defend her or something. I know she feels responsible for Mayuri's death, but how is she related? That's what I'm here to find out. I want Shina Mayuri and Ashida Itaru to stay. This concerns them too. If Suzuha says so, then I have no objections. But I quietly pull her aside and remind her not to tell them about Mayuri's impending death. Then I quickly explain Suzuha's true identity, that she posted on Reddit as John Titer, that the satellite, quote unquote, is really a time machine, that she came from the year 2036. A girl from the future? That's so moe! That's awesome. Can I shake your hand? We're not playing around here, Daru. What year were you born? 2017. She's 4 years old right now. That's in 7 years. You haven't been born yet, but you're here? I get that. There's no time to deal with Mayuri's fucking thick-skulled confusion. We've got to save her life. Alright, Suzuha, let's fucking hear it. Well, the gist is what I posted on At Channel. I came from the future, the year 2036. In my time, the world is a dystopia ruled by CERN. There's no war, no conflict. There's no conflicting. But no freedom either. Dystopia? A society where every activity is controlled by the government. In a dystopia, you're not allowed to eat bananas unless today is banana eating day. If you break that rule, they throw you in jail without a trial. That's terrible! Mayushi love banana! Forget about the bananas. It's my favorite line so far. Forget about the bananas. I am part of the resistance fighting to free humanity from CERN's control. I came to the past to change my present. From your point of view, I guess I should say the future, to change the future. Change the future. She doesn't sound like she's fucking joking. What about finding your father? Was that a lie? Suzuha doesn't answer. Does that mean it was a lie? Oh my god. I feel like Okabe's your fucking dad or something. Is fucking Okabe her dad and Kurisu her mom? That would fucking that would just be fucking hilarious or something. They're like, we have to procreate to create fucking Suzuha or something. I don't fucking know. Oh. So she did. So I think Okabe's your fucking dad. CERN is a research institution. They don't have political power. I explained that to John Titor several times online. Online? Wait, don't tell me. You're Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha? Kurisu turns red and looks away. Skooma! Hello, how's it going? Titor came forward, so it's only fair that I do too. In that case, I'll come clean too. I was posting under my true name, Hoin Kyo. I know. You harmonized! Suzuha frowns. She might not like having anything in common with Kurisu. She clears her throat and continues. CERN is still a research institution in 2036. The world is actually ruled by CERN's secret backers, the Committee of 300. The Committee of 300? The real? That name was in CERN's top secret documents. When CERN successfully completed their time machine, they became the sole entity with power over the fourth dimension, time. Jesus Christ. In just 2 years, they remade the world to serve their purpose. Just 2 years. But that's only an objective time. I bet CERN's time travelers spent many decades leaping back and forth across history, building the foundations of CERN's rule. That brings us to you, Makise Kurisu. Suzuha glares at Kurisu. Alright, we're gonna find out what goes on. What's the tea? What's the tea to be spilled on the Christina-nator? In 2036, you're apotheosized. Oh, okay, I'm gonna look that up. As the mother of the time machine. Apotheosized. Oh, no, Skooma, no! Skooma. Are you an agent of CERN? Skooma? I thought it was apotheosis. Apotheosized. Elevate to, or as if to the rank of a god. Idolized. Okay. We had the feeling that Roosevelt had not so much died as been apotheosized.
Apotheosize.
Wait, yeah.
Apotheosize.
Apotheosized. Yeah. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Got him. Okay, great. In 2036, you're apotheosized, the mother of the time machine. Apotheosis? In Japanese, please. Apotheosized, as in revered, respected. Oh, that's my favorite fucking thing, is when I look up the fucking word and they explain it in two lines later. She keeps using unusual vocabulary. Or maybe that's normal vocabulary in 2036. She's like, you're apogeothized. Apogeothized? If you told someone in the 70s, bro, that's so poggers, they'd be like, what? I guess it was calling shit groovy. Someone from the 1920s. Yeah, see, that was real poggers there, eh? Respected. Huh? I am? In 2010, you pioneered time leap technology. Afterwards, you contribute to the development of CERN's time machine. That's what I know about Makisa Kurisu. Is that why she treats Kurisu like an enemy? Then I must be the father of the time machine, right? Okabe Rintaro is a terrorist in 2036. You're pretty infamous. Ooh, what? Seriously? I just want to be fucking cool. I'm a terrorist in the fucking future? It's kind of sick, honestly. Like, I mean, like, whatever. I'd be like... unironically based. I helped CERN build their time machine. I don't believe it. CERN... Oh, wait, sorry. I helped CERN build their time machine? I don't believe it. CERN experiments on people against their will. They're a disgrace to scientists everywhere. I would never collaborate with them. Unless they were going to shoot you in the fucking forehead. But that's how it is in the future. How did the future me explain herself? We never met. By 2036, you're already dead. Sorry. Bro. Well, that's just great. I don't even make it to 50? In my time, there are two kinds of people. Those who live extremely long lives, and those who die young under suspicious circumstances. People who act against CERN are erased. They erased me. Suzuha looks into Kurisu's eyes. For once, she's not glaring at Kurisu. Maybe you were being used by CERN too. Maybe they took your parents hostage and forced you to work on their time machine. No. Does that mean... Mama's in danger? Kurisu's mother's in America. It's not terribly difficult to imagine CERN kidnapping her while Kurisu is away. After all, I watched Moeka kill Mayuri in cold blood. Rounders. What's that? CERN's private army, or something like that. Suzuha nods. On paper, they're an independent technology research firm. In reality, they do the dirty work for CERN all over the world. According to Moeka, they have two chief duties. They have two chief doo-doos. Oh, man. God, that's fucking good. First, to acquire IBM 5100s. And the second, to acquire doo-doo. First, to acquire IBM 5100s, the only computers that can access CERN's secret database. Doo-doo base. Second, to find promising scientists in the field of time travel and force them to cooperate with CERN, or eliminate them if they will not. So they already exist. I thought they might. In my time, they're a #1 enemy. Dirty work? Does that mean like kidnappings and assassinations? Suzuha looks at me with a question in her eyes. I shake my head. In my time, yes, but I don't think they've reached that level in this time yet. Tara is visibly relieved. I'd hate to break it to you, big guy, but in about 3 hours, you're gonna witness a bullet going through your fucking... I don't know, their friend. Can't think of anything funny. Amane-san, you said that most of what you posted as John Titor was true, right? Right. Does that mean you know how the universe works? You claim that the Everett Wheeler model, the many worlds interpretation, is correct. That was a lie, camouflaged that CERN wouldn't target me. If I mix one line to the truth, then the bad apple spoils the barrel. So you don't know. I do. By 2036, scientists have successfully modeled the structure of the universe. Holy fucking shit, okay. Chill the fuck out there, Suzuha. And it's not the many worlds interpretation. Really? Tell me. Attractor fields. Right. I told you by mail, didn't I? What sort of model is that? The universe is made up of world lines and attractor fields. Suzuha walks over to Mayuri's sewing table and picks up a ball of red yarn. She holds one end of the yarn and drops the ball to the floor, then holds out about a meter of yarn in front of her face. The universe is like this piece of yarn. I wish you get like a text message right now from fucking Lukaku being like, I only did like 3 swings with the Samidare today. Countless possible word lines exist side by side, branching out to infinity. From a distance, it looks like a single string, but when you look closer, the string is actually made up of individual threads woven together. At the end, these threads converge on a single point. The paths are different, but the destination is the same. Isn't that determinism? No, it's not. It's determinism. Determinism. Other. A school of philosophy that states that every event... A school of philosophy that states that every event is predetermined by previous events. The past determines the present determines the future. Even though we may think that we are acting of our own free will, in truth, we are only following a predetermined path. Those who subscribe to determinism often cite the thought experiment of Laplace's demon for an intellect which at a certain moment would know all forces that set nature. I'm going to take that from the top. Those who subscribe to determinism often cite the thought experiment of Laplace's demon for an intellect which at a certain moment would know all forces that set nature in motion and all positions of all items of which nature is composed. Nothing would be uncertain, and the future, just like the past, would be present before its eyes. Pierre Simon Laplace. I've heard that name before. It's fucking Darwin's Game. That was it. That was that one girl who had that fucking ability called Laplace. She would be like, Laplace. I thought it was fucking funny because she would say the fucking name of the fucking philosopher. Be like saying like fucking like Einstein and then having like being able to do really good math or something. Yeah, so it's like I didn't explain that well. It's like a god who can see time and who knows what's going to happen in every possible universe, in every possible way, to every possible thing, would just see everything all at once and not actually okay, it's a lot like the fucking you ever read Slaughterhouse 5? I think it is. What the fuck is the guy's name? Slaughterhouse fucking 5. Let me see. Slaughterhouse 5. It's a good book, actually. It's one of my favorite books. Slaughterhouse 5. Kurt Vonnegut. Or The Children's Crusade, A Duty Dance with Death. It's just Slaughterhouse 5. It's good, though. It's a really good book. It's a good read. But there's these aliens in it that see time like that. They see like a mountain range. And they can view like the full spectrum of the mountain all at once and look at certain things. It's all present before them. Whereas like people see the same mountain, humans see the same mountain range, but they're like limited to like these like a goggle like this to only being able to look forward and being on a rail going from one end of the mountain range to the other, not being able to go back or forward. But the aliens can do whatever they want. What the fuck were they called? They were called something fucking stupid. It was like it's like intentionally stupid. But anyway, that's what this reminds me of. But suck my cock and balls tips list. Do I have to know? No, I don't. Isn't that determinism? Close. This model is a little looser. Like yarn! You could say it cherry picks from the many worlds interpretation and the Copenhagen interpretation. If the branches all lead to the same place, does that mean there's only one world in the end? Exactly. The bundle of world lines that share a point of convergence is called an attractor field. There are also many attractor fields. This string is attractor field alpha. The threads are alpha world lines. Suzu then cuts meter lengths of blue, yellow, and white yarn. Blue is beta, yellow is gamma, and white is delta. Each is made up of countless beta world lines, sigma world lines, or delta world lines. She twists the different colored strings together, then stretches them out as one fat, multicolored string. Attractor fields are superpositioned like this. In each attractor field, the world lines converge on a different result. They don't interact. Each attractor field is independent of the others. Okay. Uh-huh. Countless world lines. Each is made up of countless beta world lines, gamma world lines, or delta world lines. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm just going to go through this again. The bundle of world lines that share a point of convergence is called an attractor fields. Okay. Hello, Scuba. This string is attractor field alpha. Okay, beta, yellow. Beta world lines. Okay. Attractor fields are superpositioned like this. And each attractor field, the word lines converge on a different result. They don't interact. Each attractor field is independent of the others. Of course, they all diverge from a common point somewhere in the past, and they will all converge again at some point in the future. But that takes many hundreds of years. How's your day? It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm really liking this. We're back in the fucking we're back in the math discussion fucking arc of Heinemann's Gate. Why do I always want Heinemann? Who's Heinemann? Heidegger? I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're reaching the end of this fucking episode, so I'm just gonna call it fucking here right now. We got a long lecture to make it through next time, and I hope you are as excited as I am to go through it, because gee golly gosh, I'm gonna fucking shit and come. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna call it here. I don't know what I was gonna say, but if you want to see me play live, it's on Twitch, bitch. Find it in the description. But for now, have a good fucking day, you stupid gamer.